Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee, and today I got kind of an interesting video for you. I am going to show you how I process up my yellow summer squash and for the freezer to make custard pies for later. It's wonderful, and also I'm going to show you how to make a custard pie. Okay friends, I have got my squash here, my yellow summer squash. I got my pan. I got about an inch of water in the bottom of it, and I'm going to chop these up because the recipe that I use for my custard pies requires it to be cooked down. Okay, I'll get down here and I'll talk to you. Now you can make all kinds of things out of the zucchini and the yellow summer squash. You can make muffins and pies and cakes and puddings and brownies and all that. You can do a lot with it, just like, you know, sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie out of Hubbard squash. You can use it all, and it's just absolutely delicious. But a lot of the things that you make with the yellow summer squash and the zucchini as well, it just requires you to grind it. Well, this particular pie that my family absolutely loves requires it cooked. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to cook all this down, and I'm going to puree it all up and, you know, use 3 cups per pie. So I'm going to package it in 3-cup servings and put it in my freezer. And all I do is I just cut these, not real thick slices, but, you know, I want it to cook down without having to stand here all day, and I don't want it to burn on the bottom. That's why I got about a inch or so of water in there. So let me get the rest of these cut up in my pan, and when this gets cooked down, I will bring you back and I'll show you our next step. So if you have a bunch of excess yellow summer squash from your garden or even zucchini and you're not sure what to do with it, this is a fabulous idea. Okay friends, so I got it all in my little pan right here, and I got another pan over here in the back of my stove. I got 2 pans of this stuff, and I'm just going to give it a mix and see how it's starting to cook down there. Perfect, that's what you want. You can see the water I got in there. Now it'll create more juice, and I don't worry about that because this is going to sit in my strainer for a little bit, and a lot of the liquid is going to drain out of it. So I'm just going to leave that go, and you will see how it looks as soon as I get it all cooked down. Okay friends, this is all done. See how it looks cooked down? Now I'm just going to put it in my strainer here, and I'm just going to let that liquid drain out of the seeds and all. It's going to get all ground down so it doesn't matter. And I've got this pot too, so we're putting it all in there. We're just going to leave this set right here in the sink just like this and let it drain as much of that liquid out as we can. And then when that's all set, we'll be back and I'll show you our next step. This is all drained and cooled down somewhat. Still a little warm. But anyway, I'm going to start grinding this up. I'm not going to mix anything with it. This is going to be noisy. So when I get this done, I'll bring you back and show you how it all turns out. Now put the seeds and everything, and don't worry about it. It'll all be ground up. You will never even know that those seeds were in there. Here we go. Okay, friends, and there you have it. Look, it's just all pureed up. Okay, that's how it's going to look. So let me get all this finished, and then I'll bring you back and I'll show you what I do next. Okay friends, our puree is all done. Look at that beautiful stuff. Now we're going to show you how we make a pie with this, and then we're going to package the rest up for the freezer to use later. So first thing first is we're going to put 3 cups of that puree in our food processor. That'll be nice. Perfect. I'll put a list of the ingredients in at the end of the video. Okay, so we got that. Now let me see this thing. So I can scrape this on here. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to put 3 eggs in with this. And she's got 3 eggs right there. Perfect. And then we're going to put 3/4 cups of sugar. That's right there. Yeah, there you go. Yep. And we're also going to add a 1/4 cup of cream, heavy cream. That's going to go right in there. Just put it everything all together in your food processor, and 2 teaspoons of lemon. Now you can either use lemon juice or you can use vanilla. We're using lemon juice because it just tastes phenomenal with it. So we're going to put 2 teaspoons of lemon juice in. This stuff is wonderful. We already tried it with the
vanilla.
Vanilla, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Red, yeah. That's good. Yep. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, or you can use flour. Either way. Perfect. And that is your mix. So we're going to put our lid on here, and we're just going to let this puree and let it mix right up. Yeah, it's good too. You won't believe the taste of it. This stuff is wonderful. I want to see how that looks. Oh, that's perfect. All right, let me set this aside. This, friends, I'm going to show this to you. That is beautiful. See that? How creamy it is. All right, now I got to set that down here. We've got our pie shell. And it looks a little rustic, but you know what? That's all right. We don't get awards for our beauty of our pies. We get awards for the flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, we need our spatula. You want to dump it in there? I better not pull that out quite yet. Now you're going to have some left over. And if you know what you can do with what's left over is you can put it in ramekins and put it in your oven along with your pie. And it'll be wonderful. And that's probably what we'll do.
A little bit more?
Yeah, that's good. I gotta move the camera down. You didn't get to see that. There's that beautiful pie. So, you can use a little nutmeg, a little cinnamon, or allspice on the top of that pie. And we're just going to use just a little bit of allspice on the top of our pie. That's it. Now this pie is going to go in the oven, 375 degrees, for 45 to 50 minutes. And when this is done, we'll bring you back and show you how wonderful it turns out. Okay, friends. There you have it. There is our pie and our squash that's packaged up and ready for the freezer. We're not going to cut into this right now because it is still warm, and Miss Tracy's going to be taking this home for her family. So all you have to do when this pie cools down is just put it in the refrigerator and let it chill, and it will be delicious. So there you have it, friends. Thanks for watching.